Hi, this is Fran from Crystal Clear with Francesca, and I have today's lesson on the Major Arcana. We're going to be looking at card 4, which is the Emperor. Okay, the first deck I'm going to show you is from the Vice Versa Tarot. The second one is the Crystal Visions Tarot. And the third one, the Animal Tarot. So first, let me tell you a little bit about the Emperor in general. The Emperor is someone who is building a legacy. He's a responsible person and someone who's very proud of his accomplishments so far. He's someone who's ready to lead you into battle, and he's very structured and authoritative. So if the situation you're asking about requires those qualities, the Emperor is a great one to get. There is a warning when you get the Emperor card that you might need to be more flexible in a situation, or someone else needs to be more flexible. So look out for that. And also, if you get an Emperor with the Empress in the same reading, that's called a matched pair, and it's a really good sign if you're in a relationship. So let's take a look at the Emperor. And here I've been showing you from our Vice Versa deck, which I don't think I've shown you before. I'm just going to show you the box. This is one of the coolest tarot decks I've seen so far. And what's great about it is this is the front side of the tarot card. And as you can see, we have the Emperor, and he's sitting in his throne. He's ready for battle. He looks pretty much ready for anything. And then when you turn the card, it shows the back view. And sometimes the back view tells you a little bit more to the story about what is going on. Now, in this particular card, I don't think it really gives you more detail, but it does show you that the throne he's sitting on is a stone throne, which probably isn't very comfortable. So that's something that you might want to think about if perhaps you're asking about your boss or something that's going to affect you at work. They may seem like they're not flexible, but it could be just because of the pressures that they're under. Just like this Emperor isn't comfortable in his seat, the person you're asking about might not be comfortable in the decisions that he or she needs to make. So here we have the Emperor, and a really manly looking Emperor he is. Most Emperors in the cards are very, how do you want to say it, like Grizzly Jones-like, for those of you that are old enough to remember who that is. So that is from the Vice Versa Tarot. Now, the Crystal Visions Tarot is like the complete opposite of what the Emperor usually represents. The Crystal Visions is a very feminine tarot deck. I'm saying that most of the characters are represented as women, so I was very interested to see how the Emperor was going to be displayed. And here he is. Let me try to get a little closer. He's called the Emperor on this card, and he has a, I don't know if that's a phoenix above him, but you can see that he's very much portrayed as an emperor from ancient times. Again, he's got that green chakra in the middle, which I never noticed before. We saw that yesterday with the Empress. So that could be the influence of the Empress on him. Sorry about that. Hopefully Jasper will stop. And the fiery energy in the back really represents the Emperor too. If there's a job to get done, he's going to get it done. Lots of power behind this card. Good card to get if you're asking about whether you're going to be able to do something, whether you're going to be able to finish that project. He's a good card to get. And our last, I just love Bradley Valentine. I love his cards. And here is the Emperor in the Animal Tarot, and it is a deer mouse. So if you look at the bottom, it says structure and organization are important right now. Don't be afraid to take on a leadership role, as you have much wisdom to offer. So I guess deer mice are a very organized creature. Radley did research on all these animals and tried to, put them with the card that made most sense. But I just love this one. It's so cute, and it's nothing like the other Emperor cards. But I really like the interpretations that come with the guidebooks that Radley does. And I'm just going to show you one of those. Let me see if I have one handy. Well, most of these tarot decks come with a guidebook. So again, if you're just starting to explore tarot, try to find one that has a good size guidebook. The Crystal Visions, as you can see, is just like a little paper one. Again, I really suggest the Rider-Waite Tarot because that seems to be the one that most people start with. But, you never know. If you really are into animals, then that deck might speak to you. Okay, so that's the Emperor. 3 different versions. Great card to get. The biggest negative would be just remember to be more flexible. Okay, thanks again for tuning in. If anybody would like a private reading, please contact me through my website, www.crystalclearwithfrancesca.com. And I believe it's listed in my YouTube website details. Okay, have a good night. Bye-bye.